Hi Brent, this is Mitch. The purpose of this video is for me to share with you what I think my ideal prospects will be for the product I'm selling. What economic bracket do they usually fall into? They can fall into any economic bracket. My product can be sold to just about anyone because the typical price is around $60 and most people are able to come up with that kind of money for a seasonal product like mine is, because my product is usually only sold around the 4th of July or around New Year's, or a little bit here and there for like birthday parties or weddings or something like that. The people's financial stability it's all relative. It's based on the person that's buying. If the person is a good planner, then they're probably pretty well off. But if they don't know how to handle their money, then they're not going to be very stable. But I can sell to some retailers like Uncle Sam's and Rocket Dog and all the other big names in fireworks, along with all of the individual roadside stands that you see spring up around the 4th of July. And they're usually in business, like Rocket Dog and Uncle Sam's have been in business for at least 20 years, so they are pretty well off. They're pretty stable. My prospects, since it's only a seasonal product, they I'm sure that they are all involved in something throughout the rest of the year, but I would not say that they're all, um, they don't all belong to the same one. I guess I could say that they all have their different views and they all like different things, and since my product is only a seasonal product, then they come and get it when the season is right, and then they go off and do their own thing after that for the rest of the year. What characteristics do my customers share? Well, they all like fireworks. They have they can have any occupation, any level of education, hobbies. Well, most of the time some of the hobbies are fireworks, but that once again is usually only a seasonal thing. They don't have any of the same illnesses or transportation needs. That's all based on the person. They do not have particular political leanings because fireworks are for everybody, I guess. Um, the greatest conglomeration of people that fit my prospect profile would definitely be PGI. That's a yearly event called Pyrotechnics Guild International, and that's held in Ohio every year. It's either Ohio or Kansas, I want to say. It's somewhere pretty far south. Never been there myself. I've always wanted to go. But it's a once a year thing where a bunch of fireworks enthusiasts go and they bring their own things that they've made, and everybody there pitches in to help make fireworks while they're there. And then they have a grand finale show at the end of everything, which is a culmination of everything that everybody's made. So that would be a very good place to find people interested in Excalibur shells, because I'm sure they all know them by now. I'm sure that they all love them by now. There are some fireworks magazines that I'm sure some of them do read, but I myself haven't found any yet. I've looked for them, but I haven't found any yet. So no, they don't all read the same magazines or online magazines or whatever, because they all have their own hobbies outside of the 4th of July, which is the biggest time for my product. And after that, they go and do their own thing, usually. Social media sites, they can be anything. Like I've been saying, it's they do their own thing the rest of the year, and they just come together to buy my product seasonal times, seasonal holidays like the 4th of July or New Year's Eve, which not really around here because it's so cold New Year's Eve. So they can belong to just about any social media site, whatever floats their boat. Okay, that is it, I think. Thank you, Brent.